This week, I grabbed my camera and drove to Lucid Motors Studio at the Westfield Mall in Century City, California. I did not call ahead of time, but I did go in the middle of the week on a Thursday during the day, so I knew traffic would be slow. As I arrived and parked my car on the third floor of the parking structure, I noticed the Lucid charging station, which was currently coned off and not in service. The opening shots of this video were from that station. My main goals for visiting were to share this experience with fellow investors, those of you who may have investment interests, or even anyone who would be interested in purchasing from Lucid down the line. It would also be worth experiencing what potential customers could expect from this process and how it could differ from other vehicle showrooms. Their showroom, which they refer as to their studio, was located near the center of the mall on the first floor. As I walked up to the studio, a Lucid representative opened the door and greeted me, asking if I had an appointment, which I didn't. Right now, due to COVID compliance circumstances, they only allow 1 to 2 customers at any given time to view the car by appointment only. I figured this much, but I planned to go on a slow day for that reason, thinking I could grab an open window while it wasn't busy. Good thing for me, the next available time for the day was only 1 hour away, which was perfect. As you enter the studio, you are immediately greeted with the Lucid Air in the zenith red color to the right hand side. The car looks sleek and impressive. I'm not a fan of the color, but the car still looked great. The driver door and passenger rear door were opened, but roped off. Again, due to health compliance, I wasn't able to physically sit in the car, but I still did my best to get some interior shots. The glass cockpit display cluster, pilot panel, and cabin of the car looked like luxury from where I was standing. I continued to tour the studio after viewing the car and went to the next section where they have a VR car simulation. Unfortunately, since my appointment time slot was limited and I needed to grab as much footage as possible, I had to skip the VR simulation due to time circumstances. However, I thought it was a cool element that allows anyone visiting the studio to engage and experience the car in VR. It was a nice touch. From what I gather, this VR experience mirrors the studio experience for those wanting to shop from home, allowing you to interact with the car virtually alongside a sales rep who guides you through key features. The next space I ventured was towards the back of the studio where Lucid merch was displayed. They had some techie apparel, minimalistic hats, and leather goods. Overall, the studio's aesthetic really lends itself to California-inspired design with clean lines, a very modern feel, some coastal vibes, and sophisticated motifs to really set the mood. There's a long display desk featuring all the interior themes for the Lucid Air. Here, they've curated an array of textiles, trim, and upholstery combinations. Similar to what you can do online, you're able to design and tailor your car according to the available themes: Santa Monica, Mojave, Santa Cruz, and Tahoe. There are 6 color options to choose from: Zenith Red, Quantum Gray, Cosmos Silver, Infinite Black, Eureka Gold, and Stellar White. I think I was most impressed with their reinvention of the motor in a miniaturized package. It really speaks to the level of ingenuity and innovation of their engines, which are the future of EVs. It's hard to see how tiny this motor is without something to scale, and I wish I put my phone next to it for you to see, but I would say it definitely fits in a carry-on bag. I'm glad I went in person to see the Lucid Studio, the model, and the customer experience offered. It does help to paint this picture of a luxury electric car. I did try to get an interview with the studio staff, but the company is strict about disclosing information without corporate consent. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this content by hitting the like and subscribe buttons.